Salutations guys, it's Dante back with another amplified hardcore episode. Now, it's been a week or so since I last actually recorded anything for the channel. I apologise. And in my last episode of my hardcore series, I kind of died rather badly. Shot from a waterfall by a skeleton while discussing Doctor Who. I think my score was only about 150 feet, which is quite embarrassing. Now, the upside of that is we get to see a whole new world, which we're going to create now. So, we got our single player here, create no world. We're going to go into game mode hardcore and change the options around. So, got to be amplified, it's got to be amplified hardcore. We've got to think of a name, or a seed, sorry for this. One shall stand. If you get the reference, leave it in the comments. Hopefully a few of you guys are kind of my age, so you'll get the references. Obviously going to leave structures on, no cheats, no bonus chest, and done. And what should we actually call the world? For those of you who have got the reference, prime location. That should help some of you who haven't got the reference to this. So we're going to create a new world. So game mode hardcore, only one life. Now this is probably going to kill my computer recording and generating a brand new world at the same time. Okay, so we're going to have some dead frame rate for a second or two, so I do apologise. Oh, that's looking gorgeous already. But we're ready to go, so I am going to start the counter down on this first episode. Okay guys, so this is going to be approximately a 15-minute episode, obviously from the time the world was created. You're probably going to find a bit of lag because it is a brand new amplified biome world. Some trees up here, excellent. So I'm going to get some wood. Don't know if there's anything underneath these trees, so I'm going to have to be careful. Hello sheep. You might be one of my first victims. So yeah, apologies guys. One of the first things I want to say is this episode, because the new format is kind of every week I choose, or you guys in the comments choose, a topic for me to discuss while playing hardcore, because I tend to find having to discuss something with at least a little bit of intelligence actually makes the game a bit harder. So it's one of the ways I like to make hardcore even harder. As you can tell, the first time I tried it, I died in the very first episode, and yeah, score was 153, so genuinely a must do better. Now if you give a second, just need to grab something here. Okay, actually, thinking about it, I know that sometimes trees can generate floating, so I don't want to be on top of a log which then disappears, leaving me falling to the ground. Nope, there was a little bit of dirt here, but probably best I don't try my luck, because I want this to be a long gaming session. So yeah, as I said, I've been off for a couple of weeks. Would have thought I had the get wood achievement. I've been off for a couple of weeks, and there's no really amazing reason. First reason is I've got a brand new job, so I've had to do a lot of training, getting a lot of preparing, getting stuff ready, as you do for a new job, getting some sleep in. I did try and actually start recording a brand new world previously, but with all the preparation and getting suits clean, getting things tied up, not much that I said could be understood, so I kind of deleted everything. No, I'm going to start again. I'm going to actually make the first episode understandable, at least. I think it's the least I owe to you guys who actually watch my videos, to at least be intelligible. So yeah, other than the new job, the other reason I've been off for a little while is because of Pokémon. I know it's no excuse, I apologise, but there was on the official global link where you now play Pokemon online, basically, uh, on the 3DS, there was a online tournament, the beta tournament for Pokemon X and Y, and I thought, I've played. Don't accidentally walk backwards when you're near the edge of a cliff. So I thought, I've collected all my Pokemon. Yes, achievement get. I've completed my Pokédex. I'm kind of like an old school Pokemon. I've not Pokemon player. I've not really done any battling or competitive since Gen 2, Gen 3, so like Ruby, Sapphire. So I thought, I'll go for it. It's a bit more complicated from back when I played. So I pretty much had to do some research. I had to do a heck of a lot of training. Do I have Zoom? Yeah, I do. Oh, at some point we might have to explore that cave. That looks awesome. Kind of like a meteor has just smashed into the side of the cliff there. Okay. But I am delaying because let's get the benchmark down. Get some tools. So yeah, I had to train up a whole new team of Pokemon, and the tournament was double battles, something I have literally never done before. So obviously suffering a bit from Nubitis. I did a lot of studying and then a heck of a lot of training. For those of you guys who also play Pokemon, so hopefully a few of you guys out there, my current team stands of Prankster Klefki, which I call Jupiter 5, Mega Gengar, who I call Nostromo, Sandvale Garchomp, called Gunstar, an Inner Focus Alakazam. I know it should be Magic Guard, but I got a bit lazy during training. A Compound Eyes Galvantula. I've also got a Focus Sash Weavile called Cygnus, and I've got a Sylveon. Again, I think has probably got adaptability, but I know it should be Pixelate, and that's called a Ryo Oki. Now, if anyone actually gets why I've named my Pokemon the way I have, or what they're named after, you win 10 internet points. Please go to your nearest internet outlet and collect your internet prize. Yep, 10 cool points from me, valid in all internet shops. Yeah, I have particularly chosen a theme to name my Pokemon this time around, and I think it's kind of cool. If you know what the theme is, I think it's pretty epic. So there we go. So I'm already onto Stone Tools. So again, this is hardcore. It's first night. Unfortunately, there might be some hiding in the cave first night. Not come across any coal yet. I'm hopefully going to do that. What am I building here? Should I build a shovel? No, I need an axe first for wood. There you go. So yeah, so I built myself some team, my Pokemon team, and it was a weekend tournament, and I got 5 straight losses in a row. Got annoyed and gave up. So I spent about half a week preparing, training really hard, doing so much IV and EV training. And for you guys who are really into Pokemon and know what IVs and EVs are, finally getting wood. Achievement getter. Yeah, and that can take a bit of time too. So I apologise. That's not a good reason why I've not been around for you guys, but it is a reason. Yeah, and I'd have to put my losses down to the fact that I spent about 4 days trying to breed a Klefki with 5 IVs and the Prankster ability. It's hidden ability, I believe, but it was so hard. I think I then spent about 3 days trying to find a friend safari. So that's kind of like if you put a friend code onto your X or Y, you can go onto the safari zone, and what you can catch is based on what kind of friends you have. So if you've got a shit friend, you only get shit Pokemon. I mean, no, it's kind of randomized. But yes, I spent ages trying to get somebody with a clef key in their Safari, which is ridiculous because my Safari is as a as a steel Safari with clef key in it. But you can't access your own Safari. Pretty typical. So yeah, so I spent a while trying to find that, and then finally, after getting that, I then spent about 4 days trying to Ivy breed it without losing the hidden ability Prankster, which I failed at. Let's go around here trying to find some coal, just sticking out, because I'd rather do that than dig down into a mountain, which, as you can see, might just give away into nothingness. I'll tell you what I'll do first is, rather than boring you guys during the night, I might be a bit cheap and snippy kill some sheep. See what I did there? It rhymed. You've got to die. Now, if I let myself go down now, is that sheep going to push me off? Am I going to push him off? You don't you dare, dude. Hey, can I have your wool? Tell you what, let's go. No, there are other sheep. Let's go up instead and grab one of the other sheep. I've seen them dancing around here. So yeah, basically, my Pokemon tale is one of epic fail. Well, fail of epic proportions. Where can I find another sheep? I know they're around here. Have they all committed suicide? They are. These sheep are suicidal. Don't really want to waste this wood, but I know I've got some stone, but stone's quite precious right now as well. Let's first of all rescue this sheep, then I'll murder the sheep. It's getting dark. I don't think I'll make a bed in time for the night. Okay, that's one. It's the first night. Basically, on this, I'm going to be playing it until I die every week, based on comments or based on what's kind of happening in general. I'm going to choose a topic and try and discuss it while playing. And now, this is the first episode in a two-episode. This is the first recording in a two-episode recording session, so I've kind of got no topic other than like updating you guys on what happened during my like week and a half siesta. So please, guys, leave comments on what you want me to discuss. Make it as difficult as you want. Make it as easy as you want. Basically, what you really want to do is make me as distracted as possible. So I do something ridiculous and die, and you can all laugh at my terrible low score. Sorry, guys. I didn't get enough sheep, so I'm going to have to head in and do some digging for the night. Now, unlike the last few episodes, well, I'm not going to call it a series because I did pretty badly. It's 4 episodes. Unlike last time, I am going to do some cuts. Don't think I can lock the difficulty on this though. No, I'm playing 1.7.2, so I can use the shaders. So I can't lock the difficulty, but you're probably going to have to just trust me. You saw me create it, so you kind of know I've not slipped in creative there. So you know I can't really cheat. Actually, 1 second. Game mode 1. There you go. So if I cut, you know I'm not cheating, because I cannot access. What's up with that cobblestone? So you know I can't access cheat mode. What I do need to access though is my workbench, which I've left outside. I need to make a furnace. Let's stick that furnace in the wall here. And make some charcoal. So I think charcoal is oak logs, so don't want to make too much. I know you guys are going to tell me how inefficient this is. It's been a while since I've made charcoal, so I apologise if I don't know the optimum amount of wood to log. Okay, We don't need a huge amount because hopefully I'm going to dig down into some coal. Fingers crossed. Okay, don't waste that wood. Make myself some more sticks. So yeah, on the Pokemon front, while we're there, next I have another tournament that's actually happening. It's actually an official tour that's happening in the nearby town to mine, Southampton. So that's actually not this weekend. Weekend coming, Saturday the 15th. No creepers yet, but I'm a bit worried something's going to drop. So let's get my stone back out. There you go. Now nothing can actually drop down on me while I'm accessing the workbench over there. I get. Whoa! Now, if I hadn't installed that, I'd be dead right now. Don't blow up my workbench. That workbench was left to me by a loved relative. Wow, these guys are out in force. I know there's another one out there. You can't fool me, guy. Okay, let's do some more digging. Oh, I'm going to get complaints about that, I know. Okay, so yeah, I've got a tournament in Southampton on the 15th. It's a double tournament again, so this time I'm hoping not to epic fail. I think I've learned my lesson. I was in such a rush to get the clef key. I actually hadn't put all of the moves on it yet. So I had foul play. I had light screen. I had I'm trying to remember all of my moves. I had protect, but I didn't actually add reflect, which is one of the status moves you have to have on a clef key. Okay, guys, that is the timer. So that's the end of the episode. So I'm just going to quickly tie it up, guys. So this is Dante Solablood. T to the T to the F to the N. Tartar for now. Please let me know what you want to see in this episode. Whether you want to give me a rule, like I can only pillar using cobble, or I have to get every achievement, or let me know what you want me to discuss. Whether it's quantum physics, whether it's Powerpuff Girls, whatever you can think of, because really what you want to do is try and distract me and make me die in the most ridiculous, laughable way possible, if I don't do that myself. So guys, see you later, bye bye.